Hey, what's up, guys? Kaufman is a live YouTube channel. I look at comic books new and old. Today I'm looking at an old comic book. Came out in the summer of 2019. Major X, number 3 is what I'm looking at today. It's written by Rob Liefeld, and he draws the cover as well. But when I picked this book up, what I did not realize, although it does say it right here on the cover, but the interiors are drawn by Whilce Portacio. So a real treat here. I thought that Liefeld did this entire series, but he gave Whilce the interiors on one of them. So, and I've been slowly going back and collecting these Major X comics. I haven't gotten all of them yet, but I've got issue 1, issue 6, issue 3, which we're looking at today, and I got issue 0 as well with the Ed Piskor cover. So, um, Major X is kind of a weird character. I didn't know anything about him really. I kind of missed these comics when they first came out, and it's basically just another Liefeld version of Deadpool. He's essentially he's essentially a combination of Cable and Deadpool, I would say, who are right here on the cover, along with this character McCoy, who is like this alternate future version of Beast, which we'll get into. I do kind of like this cover though. I mean, it's just Major X standing here, but I like the design of it with like the electric X's here, and then we've got the 3 characters and just a little quick background. It looks like he just drew a little mountain, so it looks like there's a background here, but I do kind of like this cover. But like I said, we got this character McCoy who's like a future beast. So instead of blue, he's like mutated even more, and he's got like white and red fur, and he's a little bigger too. It seems like, and they're playing tag as the X-Men do when they're doing like danger room sequences or whatever. And Wolverine's trying to learn about who this McCoy character is. He says he smells just like Beast, so but he won't let them know if he's the original Beast or not. He keeps that kind of a secret. So, but you see, Portacio's artwork here. I mean, he's got all these like little shapes in the background to show that they're in like this danger room setup, and they look really cool. I feel like, and love this Cable face as well, and like the really just real jagged lines, and lots of little sketch lines and fine um, shading. It just looks so good. Um, like here on this first page, I love this background. I kind of blew past it, but instead of just drawing the characters, he actually takes some time to draw this like really intricate, detailed background, even though it's just kind of a jumbled mess of shapes. But and Portacio will do these pages too, where he'll have a lot of dead space, like almost it's a purposeful choice that he's making so that you focus, on this profile. And just a really awesome splash page here. We get Major X and Cable. Major X is actually the son of Cable and an alternate future Storm. So, and the MacGuffin in this book is this thing called the Existence, and which is like basically this was Krakoa before Krakoa. It's like a heaven for mutants, which is where Major X was coming from, but it was all destroyed. So he's trying to get it back somehow. And there's also a subplot involving the Atlanteans, which doesn't really go anywhere in this book. But I really love like this downward shot here of this watchtower, which is what it's called. This is where the Existence kind of began in the past, was at this place called the Watchtower. So I like this panel down here too of McCoy, and I just like this Major X in the background. I mean, he's got kind of a cool design. The mask, I feel like they kind of took the Major X design for the mask and kind of switched it over to Professor X for the Krakoan era. and just like swap the color palette. It also does kind of look like the new X-Men Cyclops as well, but I do like the design. So we've got this, looks like Deadpool watching on some monitors here. I love this like panel down here of like this mutant getting worked on. McCoy sees it and he can't believe what they've walked into. So he goes after these like doctors. Major X is checking on this patient here, and McCoy gets shot. And we see it's not Deadpool, it's actually some variant of Deadpool called Dreadpool, which doesn't really make any sense, but nonetheless, here we go. And the only difference between Deadpool and Dreadpool, it seems like he's, so that you know the difference between them visually, is Dreadpool's got like the Liefeld-esque shoulder pads, and he's got a pointed mask. So, and he's got this team with him, the Scourge of all these just like B-list, even C or D-list, bad guys. They got some ridiculous names like Megamax, Pigskin, Deadeye Dick, Minimax, and Vance Rebus. So awesome shot here of Major X just unloading on him. And a great kick as well down here. I really love the way he's like sketching the mask. Just looks awesome. And he's got like the gun almost looks like a flamethrower gun or something too. The way he's drawing the shots coming out of it there. So they start to try and almost get the best of Major X. They get a couple shots in, but see, there's like the flamethrower gun. I love this. Is like little ink splats and like blood splatter everywhere. It looks awesome. And he gets his head smashed into the wall. I love the way he draws the wall getting cracked there. I just really love the way he draws the helmet. He really gives the helmet like some weight and depth. It looks awesome. I mean, compared to some of Liefeld's issues, this one just really stands out. I love this page. We get Major X coming face to face with Dreadpool here, and we get the battle down the middle, and we get their profiles on the side. It looks so cool. Again, I love some of this ink splatter down here for some of the shading to show that he's been smashed into this wall here. This panel is so cool with the mask, and we got Dreadpool in the reflection of the mask. Major X has got his gun. But suddenly, just like telepathically, the gun gets taken away from Major X. He gets thrown into a wall. His head gets smashed into a wall. He has no idea what's going on. And he meets the guy that's causing all this, the administrator. So, and then he says, my pupil, the Essential, which is who also that Major X was looking for. So, this ultra powerful character. And got Dreadpool kind of getting up after being knocked into the wall. There's McCoy down there at the bottom. It says next issue, The Crossing. So I love all the line work here by Portacio. Just all the real little fine lines. Creepy faces. I mean, this is a really fun book. So then we get the cover here to Major X number 4, which is by Liefeld. And this is actually a pretty cool cover. I like this a lot. Just all the characters kind of standing there on a stairwell, but Sentinel lurking in the background. But good drawing there. So that's it for Major X number 3. A pretty cool issue. I just love Whilce Portacio's art. So if you ever see this, I kind of recommend it. These Major X comics they're pretty silly. They're kind of fun. They're just kind of action packed, and I don't know what else you can really say about them. They've kind of been buried within the X-Men lore. They're not really talked about much. So, but I enjoy them. So, thanks again for watching the video, and please subscribe if you haven't yet. I make daily comic book reviews, so post every day. I'll see you guys tomorrow.